Hi everyone, I am back to share a journal that I made for Ellsiebellsbookshelf design team. I will link her shop and my shop after I get this uploaded. I used her beautiful owl kit. I love this kit. It is gorgeous. You can buy it digital, and she also offers prints and ships now. So if you want to save on ink or don't have a printer, you can buy them on her shop. She will mail you the kit, which is really cool. So I will go ahead and get into this journal. I use this, if you can see, it's kind of like a cream color with these little maroon polka dots. I stitched around it in brown, and it's sewed in with green thread. It's got this really pretty vintage lace hanging out of the bottom and the top. So I did not add book corners to this journal since the lace was on there. I have closed it with some seam binding I got from Laura's shop at the Papered Soul. And it is super chunky for A1 signature. So you just untie it, and this image right here is one of the circles you get in Elizabeth's kit. And behind it, I just put this vintage crocheted trim. Then there's this little muslin that's been stamped on. This feather right here, I actually got from April at Pink Oddbird when I bought her white boho journal. And this is actually an earring that I got at an antique store that was super cute. And I just broke the back of the earring off. So that is the cover, just cute little collage. The back is left plain. I did leave all of the little strings and stuff, but you can always cut those if those bother you. So let's get into it. All of the main pages are Elizabeth's kit, and then I printed coffee dyed paper on the backs of the kit. The only one, all of the fronts are Elizabeth's, and all the backs are the coffee paper from Paulette at TLC Creates Vintage, except for this one. I thought it was really pretty and went well. This one I think is from Yana's Crafting, I want to say. But anyways, this is one of the beautiful owl pages that comes in the kit, and I love how it has this beautiful lace border around the owl. And then over here, this image right here comes in the kit of this really pretty owl. I just made it a little pocket, and this little ticket also comes with the kit, and everything has been inked and coffee dyed. And then behind it is also a pocket, which I just added a library card. And then this actually flips up for more journaling. And then I just put some lace trim on the bottom. So you can journal on the inside, you can journal on the library card, which tucks into the back. And then you could write something small on the little ticket from the kit. Aren't these tickets super cute? And then there's that. And on to the next page, like I said, I printed Paulette's coffee dyed papers on the back. This time, usually I coffee dye them, but this time I thought it'd be fun to print the coffee dyed papers. And this one has lines on it for journaling, which is really handy. So I wanted to keep this paper, it's a little edge punch, I wanted to keep this this page kind of bare so that you could journal on it. You could put the date or what you're journaling about and write about it. And then I just put fabric scrap behind it and a little leaf. What's actually funny about this fabric scrap, I glued the wrong side. I put the glue on the wrong side of the fabric, and I was going to trash it, but I was like, you know what, the muted tone actually go better with the journal, so I saved it. This label right here also comes in the kit. And then this is some really old grammar paper that I added in here. here is another one of the circles that comes in the kit, and I just turned it into a little pocket. And there is a vintage playing card with this cute little owl on it. And then I put some coffee dyed paper on the back of it. And then just the bottom part of one of those. It's either, I think it's an alteration tag. It's either an alteration or an inventory. But anyways, it's the bottom of one of those. Actually, I think I had it in there this way. So there is that. And this is actually an envelope. And over here, this is another image that comes in the kit. And I did leave it open here. There's nothing inside of it. But if you wanted to write like a little note or something and stick it in, it'd be like a little secret spot. And then in the envelope, I just have just some postcard. The postcards do not come in the kit. I just added them because they're more of like a neutral ephemera. And I thought the greens and browns went well. I think I actually got these from Danny at Junk Journals and More when I bought her Christmas journal this last year. She sent some Christmas postcards, like a digital, and these were the back sides. Like there was the front was Christmas, and then these were the backs. And I printed off extras just to use as some like filler ephemera. Oops. And it just slides right on in there. And then I've got this ledger paper that I kind of splattered coffee dyed on. And this ledger paper is perforated at the top. So I just added on a little bit of lace. Just kind of reinforced the perforation. And I liked the oranges and greens in the lace. And then over here is a little tuck. And it's just a coffee dyed index card, which I actually got these ones from Aaliyah, and I've been using them a lot. I really like them. It's handy. She sent me all 3 sizes of index cards already coffee dyed, which is really nice to pull from. So I just decoupaged these leaves and acorns on it. So you have this whole page for journaling. You can just take this off, or you can also journal on this in the back. Either way, if you want to take it off and use the page, or leave it there and journal on it, it's just a little extra sheet. And then this is a really cute envelope that comes in the kit. I think they're really adorable. I don't see this shape very often. And it's got this fun little flap. And it's got the little owl stamp in the corner. And there's that label again. And then it's got the pretty little ferns and the tree branches. And then inside is just one of the tags that comes with the kit, which is also super cute. And this one says Nature Lover. Again, it's all been inked and coffee dyed, and it fits in the little envelope perfectly. And then I just have it wrapped over the page with one of these really pretty one of these rose gold teardrop paper clips. I like using these. And then you just tuck that back in there. And then there is a little polka dot baggie, and inside it has this super cute little like Polaroid type picture of an owl. I think he's adorable, so I put him in a cute little bag. Some vintage music paper, and I hole punched it and added some eyelash trim. Let's get this up so you can see better. Just added some brown eyelash trim. This paper right here, I actually, when I first started Elizabeth's design team, she sent out a kit, and this paper was in the kit. It's got this really cool coffee dyed like grid marks on it. It's really pretty, and it's like thinner than most papers, so it's nice and crinkly. And then here's another beautiful page from the kit. It's got the branches down below, and the tree, and the owl, and the label again. It's a beautiful kit. I really like it. And then I think I did, this is also another one of Paulette's. I tried to use, most of them are all just like the normal coffee dyed ones. And I did think that this page would look nice in here. It's got the script on it. And then over here, I took some packing paper and I crumbled it all up and inked it with 4 different browns and black. I think I used vintage photo, walnut, brushed corduroy maybe. I don't know, I have a lot of browns. And my favorite, gathered twigs, and then I used the black soot. And then I tore all around it, and then I sloppily hand stitched all around the edges, and then I tore it here to kind of do like a crisscross stitch, just kind of make it look older. And then this is another cute little image that comes in the kit, and I actually did leave this one open so you could tuck something down in there if you wanted to. And then there's the back side, and I did leave these like strings dangling. I thought they looked cool hanging from it. And there's one over here. And then I've got a fabric ruffle. This ruffle Aaliyah actually made me. And this is another page from the kit, and it's got the lines so you can journal on, which is really nice. And then it's got like a faint lace design, and then it's got a cute little owl in the corner. So I didn't really want to cover up this page. I wanted to leave it for journaling, so I just added the little ruffle. And then over here, this image also comes in the kit, this really pretty owl. And again, I just added another one of those postcards and then printed it on the coffee dyed paper. Over here, I think it's called like doodle paper. I get this pad of paper from the Dollar General. It's like already like a creamy color, and it's like got a different texture to it. And I just embossed it with some leaves and then distressed over it. And then here is another bag with the damask pattern on it. And inside, I just took another one of those index cards from Aaliyah and inked it and punched the corners and decoupaged some more leaves and acorns on it, just so you could have some more journaling space. Here is a vintage map page. It's coffee dyed lined paper, and I just did a little collage. There's some vintage trim, and then this little image comes in the kit. And then it also comes with tabs, and on this one I just cut the word off and used it in the collage. And then on this side I used one of the Tim Holtz die cuts with the tree branch. Here's another beautiful page from the kit. I really like the ones with all the dark greens on it. Beautiful owls, so pretty. And then over here, I made a belly band, and I edge punched it, and then I took one of her circle pieces that come from the kit, just to make a little tuck belly band. And behind it, I just have some random ephemera. These did not come in the kit, but I thought the O for Owl went really well with it. And then this, I think most of the random little pieces that just look like vintage ephemera, I think these came from tailor-made journals, but I'm not 100%. I actually buy a lot of the vintage looking like little old papers, so it's hard to remember all those. But I really like adding those into journals. And then here's some coffee dyed graph paper, and it's just got some Tim Holtz words on it. And then on this side I used some Tim Holtz washi and a leaf, and the leaf was actually embossed. It's avocado dyed paper that I embossed, and then I cut the leaf out of it. And then here's some matte paper. I thought the colors went well because it's kind of has these like grayish pinkish undertones in the kit, so I tried to kind of like pull that out a little bit. And then over here I just stamped a label and then fussy cut around it and then inked it and then put it on this crocheted trim. Again, I left this for writing. And here's some avocado dyed paper, and I made a little flip, and this paper is brown and has the leaves, so I thought it went really well. And then tucked behind it, I have another one of those postcards that I got from Danny. And then 2 images from Elizabeth's kit. This one with the owl, and then this one with the pretty white owl. And I like how she has these like faux stitches around the images. And they just tuck right in there. So again, you could take all these out and use this for journaling and this for journaling. I know it looks like with all this stuff in here, you're losing writing space, but really you still have the whole page in this corner. So that's the page, but then you also have this, and you also have all this. So really you're gaining a lot of journaling space, I think. And then on the flip side, I just decoupaged some more of the leaves and acorns. And over here, this has all been embossed. And I fussy cut these leaves out of Elizabeth's kit. And then this owl also comes in the kit. So I just put the leaves inside of this embossed circle and then added the owl on top. And I couldn't decide if I wanted to make it a side pocket or a top loading pocket, so I just left it open. So either you can just slide stuff in like that, or you can glue along the top and make the side pocket, or glue this side and have a top pocket. I just felt like if I put anything in the top, it'd be covering this page, but if I put anything at the side, it'd be hanging out because this is so long. So I really, like I said, couldn't decide. So you can just slip stuff in, or you can decide. And then here is another beautiful page from the kit. It's got the tree, and then it looks like it's got all these like owl images hanging from it. It's got leaves at the bottom. See what I mean about how it kind of has these like pink tones in it? And here's some more of the coffee dyed lined paper. And I didn't really want to cover it up, so I just added this little pocket on the corner. So again, you can take everything out and journal on the page. And then I just have a guest check, so there's more journaling space. And then on this circle that came in the kit, I hole punched it actually a few times and used this like really cool looking trim that I bought from Candace. I don't know if you can see it, but I don't really know what it is, but it's really thick and cool looking, and I thought it would go well with this kit. Some more vintage music paper, and again I hole punched it and added some eyelash trim, some tile paper, and again I embossed the leaves up here just on the edge. Here's some more paper. This is super thin. My husband actually got this from his work, and it coffee dyed really neat. And then over here is a fabric envelope. On the side. So there's another one of these index cards. This one I actually used my little ATC card puncher on, and then decoupaged some more leaves and acorns on it. And then I thought this fabric envelope went really well with the kit because it has the greens and creams. And then inside I just put some more paper for you to journal on. And again, it just paper clips on. I tried to make this to where it was decorated and looked pretty, but still open enough to have plenty of journaling space. So I kind of like to over decorate them a lot, but I tried to make most of it removable this time. Or I say this time, I've been trying. And then here's the flip side. I like how there's this like circle ring from the coffee dyeing, so I kind of didn't want to cover that up on both sides. And then here's the larger one that again has been decoupaged on. I think I had this lower actually. Sorry. Now I'm fiddling with it on camera. And then here is a long envelope that again has been coffee dyed, and I put one of her little labels on it. That one says Untamed. And inside there's some more journaling space for you to write on. Oops, just open. And then on the back side, this image also came with the kit, and it kind of reminded me of a stamp, so I thought it was appropriate to go on the envelope. Over here is some really vintage dictionary paper that has an owl on it, and it's blank on the back, which is kind of cool because you don't get that a lot with dictionary pages. Here's some more coffee dyed lined paper, and it's just got this leaf stamp on the corner. And here is that label again. I stamped it. I think the last one was in rose gold and this one's in gold, and then I cut it out and inked around it again. Just another beautiful, beautiful page from the kit. Love all the greens and browns in it, and there's like a faint tree in the background, and there's all the leaves falling. It's really pretty. Some more of that printed coffee dyed paper, and here's another little corner flip, and again it had leaves, and these leaves had this kind of like tealish bluish green color that I thought went well with this paper. And again, it flips open for journaling. So you have all this for journaling, and that for journaling, and then all these pieces. There is another one of those postcards. I think these postcards just kind of like give it a vintage look, and it's so neutral that I don't feel like it takes away from the kit. And then here's another one of the images with the little owl, and again it has the reds and yellows, and you can see on the leaves there's red and yellow leaves which go with this one, and then there's like the greenish colored, so I thought that all went well. And then there's another little owl image, just text right there. And then here is some vintage pattern paper for an owl, so I thought that was cute. And then I left the little pieces at the top, and there's that paper I was talking about for journaling. And then here's some packing paper, and I just put this leaf washi, and it's got the reds and oranges and greens like in the kit, so I thought it went well. Here's another pretty page that came from the kit, and it's got like that old school writing paper, so you can use the lines for writing. And then it's got this cool looking like coffee stain on the side, and then the cute little owl looks like it's been taped on. You should definitely get this kit. It is beautiful, very vintage and grungy. And then here is the center of the signature, and I just made two kind of matching corner pockets for the center, and both of these owl images came from the kit. And again, they kind of have like the faux stitching around them. I thought they were so cute, like they look like they had their eyes closed. And again, this is just Paulette's coffee dyed paper in the background. And then I had some ephemera, again some more of that like random ephemera that I think I got from TaylorMade's, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And I just like cut it all up and inked it all, so there's plenty of journaling there. And then here's another one of the circles from the kit, and I punched it and added some eyelash trim. And then on this side, the same thing, some of that vintage looking ephemera, and I cut it all up and inked it. More journaling. And then here is the same circle, because you get two of them, but I thought they went well together, so the center kind of matches. And then there is the other side of that really cool vintage like school writing paper. The other side of the packing paper, again with the leaf washi, and this time I added another one of those little embossed leaves. This one was food color dyed paper that I embossed. I cut the leaf out of, and again over here, but I thought it went well with this colored paper again. And then there is the other side of that owl pattern paper. And I put this belly band here. I liked the look of it, but I didn't know if it was like too bright for this journal, since everything's more like grungy looking. I had it over here like at the first one, but then when I seen this page was right here, I was like, okay, I can use it. But it has the leaves on it and the greens, and it has blue leaves in it, and this one had a bluish colored owl, so I thought that went well. And then behind it, I did not ink this time card because it is a real vintage time card that Aaliyah sent me. Anytime I print anything out or use anything like that I buy or anything like that, I ink it. But a lot of times when it's real vintage ephemera, I try to leave it alone because I like how it is already, like aging on its own. And And then here is this beautiful page. I mean, look at those greens. Just super vibrant. It has all the cute little owl images on it. Here's some more of that lined paper and another little leaf stamp. There's another little label. Here's the back of that owl dictionary page. And over here is that long envelope. And I used a scrap of this really cool fabric. It's got a cool texture to it because it kind of had like a embossed leaf print on it. And then here's another owl that comes in the kit. So just stuck those there. And then inside is some more room for journaling. And over here is another one of those little envelopes that I think are super cute. And this one has the stamp on, oh, let me focus. This one has the stamp on this side and the label over here. And the last one was reversed. But again, has the branches and the green leaves. And then I have another one of those tags. And this one has the flying owl and says wild. I liked the shape of these tags, like how they were long and slender, and the shape of the flap on them. And I liked the little leaves on the flap too. And then on this side, I have another one of those large index cards that Aaliyah sent. And I decoupaged the leaves and acorns on it again. Here's that really thin paper. It's that tile paper. And again, I embossed some leaves on it. Some vintage music paper. And this eyelash trim I got from Danny a while back. And it's really cool because it has different colors and like little fuzzy pieces in it. I love that eyelash trim. And then over here, I actually got these stamps a while back from Candace's shop, and I haven't got to use them yet. And this was the first time I used it, and I absolutely love it. I will definitely be using this stamp anytime I can. And I just stamped it and then cut around it, inked it, backed it onto this fabric. I really don't know what it is. And I tried to make it all scruffy looking, and then I added a button with some green thread in it, and again left all this room for journaling. There's the other side of the page that had the tree with the little owls hanging from it. Here's the other side of that paper that was embossed and had the frame, and I just put this the other little label inside of it. And again, you can make it a top loading or side loading, or you can just slide stuff in it. And this owl right here actually did not come in the kit. This came in her fall kit that she had sent me. And I think it's super cute. And I hole punched it and added some eyelash trim. It's on the avocado dyed paper. And then I took this vintage looking matte paper that I printed out. I thought the colors weren't really good. Again, it's got the greens and browns and the like light pink colors. I just added this little Tim Holtz ticket there to help close it. Oop. And then you just, of course, it's not going to want to pull out on camera. And then inside, there's more journaling space. And then you can just tuck it in there to close it. Slide it back in. Sorry, I think, did I have it this way? Yeah, I think I had it that way. Sorry. And then on this side, this is another one of the stamps that came with that pine cone. There's a box set of 4. And this one I just fussy cut around. And then I added some Tim Holtz words on top of it. And then on this little half page, I put another one of those little fabric pockets that Aaliyah had made. And inside it's got more journaling. And then I added this little wooden heart button that I also got from Aaliyah, and put some green thread in it. And here's the other cute little ticket that comes in the kit. I love these tickets, and it looks like it has like little buttons on it and stuff. They're super cute, so I just tucked that behind there. Here's the other side of the map page, some graph paper, some more Tim Holtz words, another embossed leaf. This one's just on coffee dyed paper. And then here's another image with some owls as an up tuck. And again, I took a large index card and decoupaged on it. So you have all this to journal on, plus both sides of this to journal on. And then here is another beautiful owl image. And you can always put like the date here and then write about it over here or whatnot. I put another one of those Tim Holtz branch die cuts there. And then here is another one of her little page tabs. Here's the other side of that map paper. Here's the other side of the bag. And then I just added some lace. And inside is another one of those little booklets type things that made out of the giant index cards. And again, I decoupaged it. I thought the leaves and acorns went really well with this kit, and I actually have not been able to use these napkins before, so I was excited to use them. And then I embossed this little piece of paper with leaves again. And then over here, I've got this multiple pocket page. So behind it is a large pocket right here. And then there's just another like vintage looking ephemera, a large one. So you'll get lots of journaling on the back of that. And it slides in there. And then, oh, it's sliding in. Hold on. Let me fix this first. So we got the large one behind, and then right here we have a tuck. So there's like a large pocket behind, and there's a tuck here, and it has this large book page tag that's been backed onto craft card, some sparkly brown eyelash trim, and then it has been stenciled on, and so that slides in there, and you can journal on the back of that. And then here is, did I forget? Here is a pocket right here, and this flips up so you can have some secret journaling there. These kind of hold it down. This is a little label that came with the kit, and this super cute little bird. And I put the tall one on this side to kind of hold that flat down, and then the owl over here so they hold it down. And then this is also a pocket right here, actually. So you can stick something secret down in there. And then over here is a side loading pocket, and this is just some Tim Holtz ephemera, I believe. So there is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. This is the only one not filled, and again, you can put something in there, but you can journal on the back of this, these, the back of the flap, on the back of that, and then there's that full page you can, with that giant one, you can also journal on the back of. And then here is that lined paper that comes in the kit with the lace on the top and bottom. And I just added another fabric ruffle that Aaliyah made. And then here is the other side of that packing paper that I inked all up and stitched around. And on this side, I put this really pretty bird image that comes in the kit. And here's the one page that has the script on it. There's Elizabeth's beautiful owl page again with the trees. And this is that paper that she sent me in the first kit, vintage music paper with that cool eyelash trim. The other side of the little baggie, and I just added some lace. And then inside there's more journaling. I don't know if this one, yep, this one does open up. So it's like a little booklet. And then with this little circle right here, I put alteration tag. This was actually the top of that piece in the front. And then I've got this image from the kit. So you can journal on the backs of all of these. And then another vintage playing card with an owl. And again, I put coffee dyed, and this is a different owl. So you actually get 2 different ones. And I just kind of tuck in there, and I left the strings dangling. Sorry, I get kind of like OCD about how I want things in. I know, I'm weird like that. And then over here is a little Tim Holtz. I think they call these those T cards. I'm not sure. I just used it as a little tuck. And then here's another one of the really pretty owl images from the kit. again with the faux stitching, which I think is super cute. It just slides in there. Here's that ledger paper again, and again I reinforced it with that orange and green lace. This is the other side of that envelope, which is really cool because it's all like, I don't know what the word, raggedy? It's not the word. Sorry, it's really late. It's like a rough edge, I think is what I'm trying to say. British spelling. Yeah, I knew it was like a really old grammar type book, but I thought that was cool. There's that coffee done lined paper again, and here's the other tag, and this one says Untamed. And then behind it is this cute little owl image that comes. And then this little owl label, and I actually had planned on using this kind of like on the top as a label. And then I got to the end and realized I hadn't used it yet. I had kind of meant saving it at first. So it ended up getting tucked in there, but the owl sticks out, so I think that's cool. And then another little index card that I decoupaged. So you can write on this whole page, and then you can also write on the backs of all of those. And this is the only page that I'm kind of like torn on, because I love owls, but I also love bunnies, so it kind of makes me a little sad. But if that bothered you, you could always put something there. I mean, it is a part of nature, and it still is a beautiful page. And then over here, I used one of these window envelopes that I got from Laura's shop, and it just flips up. And then inside, I didn't have any images left that were big enough for the window, so I backed it onto some more of that index paper. So you've got that. And then, let's see, it's got to go like so, and it just slides back in there. Like that. And then that is it. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. I actually had a lot of fun making this journal because it was definitely my type of colors and theme. I love owls, and I really love the creams and greens and browns. So I had fun making this one, and it is a beautiful kit. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and good night.